I was watching Wizards of Waverly Place, right? And I was thinking, I was like, how about I do a story time for my next video instead of a Minecraft rant, Instead of doing the same thing 2 times in a row. So now that's what I'm planning to do, And as you can see from the title, we're talking about the job from hell. So, without further ado, let's get started. Essentially, the problems arose as soon as I started working there. So I started working at a place called Blaze Pizza, like in December or like the beginning of January, and basically what was happening, it was my first job. So like what I would do is go around asking people for help, yada yada yada. Like I don't know what I'm doing. Like I'm lost. Okay, that's all fine and dandy. So they had me watch these health sanitation videos. So I was watching them, and what the people in the videos would say most often is to change your gloves a lot, like change them a lot, and always keep your area clean, all that fun stuff. Well, I guess the Blaze I worked at just did not give a fuck, cause like we didn't do none of that. Our gloves stayed on the whole time. I'm surprised nobody died, because like people would come in asking for gluten-free, like no gluten, like they have an allergy for gluten, and we would just like not change our gloves, even though we are supposed to change our gloves specifically for that, most definitely for that, but we didn't, and yeah, that was when I was like, maybe this job is like, not safe. It's safe for me. It's just not safe for the people. So I didn't give a shit. So I was like, well, I'm gonna keep on working here because it's easy money. They mostly had me talk to people because like they said I had like the best smile there. I'm not gonna be cocky or nothing, but I did have the best smile there. And that's not saying much because most of those people had like snagger teeth and like, when you look at their teeth you think Hagrid. So after I got done working, every single day I would drive home. Well, one day I was driving and I got a call. Hey man, we've been shut down. The restaurant has been shut down. And I'm like, well fuck, where am I gonna work now? And they was like, no, don't worry. We're gonna transfer you to the one near the mall. There was 2. Well, there was actually 3, but now there's 2. They shut that one down. The one that I was working at, they shut it down because we wasn't getting enough business, I guess. Happens. Okay, I'm transferred next to the one near the mall. Well, long story short, the reason that I wanted to work at the one near the mall, and because there's more females. There's one down the street. There's like one like 5 minutes from my house. No. There's more females at the mall one, so I'll travel like the extra 20 minutes for that. But yeah, that's the type of person I am. I'm sorry. But the downfall of that working there was I wasn't gonna know anybody there. Like everybody else had either just stopped working at Blaze in general or worked at the one that was closer to my house. So now there was a couple people there that I knew, but I didn't really actually get to work with them. They were just there. So the first day I came in and I was a little nervous, like not like stupid, sweating, about to cry nervous, but I was, a little nervous. But the people there were actually like pretty nice. Well, at first, like they were saying, "Oh yeah, I heard you was like the new guy. Yeah, we're gonna help you out with the stuff they didn't teach you. Yeah. They wasn't even doing a good job down there. Yeah, we got you." I was like, "Oh yeah, that's nice." Like they seemed nice, generous people. They was gonna help me out. That's all I wanted. I just wanted some help, I didn't want to mess up nobody's pizza or anything. And yeah, I thought they understood me. Okay. Well, back when I worked at the first Blaze, there was this girl. Well, I didn't really ever talk to her. I don't even remember her name, honestly. But there was this girl, and she would like look at. Well, look, all right. With my ego, I think every girl wants me. Like, that's just how I think. I just think every girl wants me, blah, 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 blah. That's just how even though I know it's not true, that's just what I think. I can't explain it. I think every girl wants me. Okay. But, like, I'm not an ugly dude. Like, I'm like, pretty attractive. So, like, it's like, not rare that girls would look at me and start smiling and stuff like that, you know? That's just how it goes. Well, there's this one girl that I worked with, and she would do the same thing. I'm like, okay, well, but she also had like an attitude problem, so I'm like, I don't know, I can't get any type of vibe off of her. But she wasn't attractive, so I wasn't gonna really fight to know. So, she worked at the same one that I worked at. She worked at the first one, then she transferred to the same one that I was working at. And so I was working, like I would work every so often, blah 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 blah. And she would work with me. She had like the same hours and stuff. And you know, once again, she would just start looking at me, smiling, doing all this, doing all this stuff, smiling at me. It's just okay. But I was there to get my money, you feel me? Get my goo up, get out my money, you feel me? Like that's my first job. Like I have to get my money. The girls that I care about are the girls that would come in, talk to me. Okay, that's cool. So I'm not worried about her at all. Though this black lady I work with, she came up to me one day. She was like, "You see her right there?" She pointed at the girl. She said, "You see her?" I was like, "Yeah." She said, "Stay away from her." I was like, "What the fuck? Why?" And then, like, I wasn't even thinking about going up to her anyways, cause she's not attractive, like at all. At all. So she said, "Just stay away from her." She's filed 4 different complaints on 4 different dudes, and she glitched it off the dudes. One dude, he was gay. The other one has like this sexy wife, so I know he's not going after this like teenage girl that's not even remotely attractive. And like these aren't just normal complaints, they're like sexual harassment complaints, if I failed to mention that already, if you didn't catch on to what I was saying. But she was like, "Yeah, just stay away from her. She's nothing but trouble. Like, we like you up here. We don't want to see you get fired or nothing." I was like, "All right, yeah, thank you. Thanks for the heads up." So that was when I was going on my break. This was like after a month at working there. Then they were still teaching me what's going on. And, like I was still the rookie in my opinion. I was getting my lunch there. Like it was a break and I was getting my food there. So like I was in the line and then I sat down at one of the tables and I was eating my pizza. Okay. Well, like 30 seconds after she had told me stay away from her, the girl comes back in because I don't know where she was going. I guess she had clocked out earlier and she was waiting for the bus to come. Alright, whatever. She walked back in and she sat at my table. That's when all my coworkers was like looking at me and they were smiling. They was pointing at me, oh, what's going on? Because like they just knew something was about to go bad. So I'm looking at my phone. I'm watching YouTube. I'm not paying her no type of mind, nothing like that. So I'm watching YouTube. What was I watching? I was watching like some prank calls or something like that. And she was talking to me, and I'm like, I have my earphones in. I don't even know what she's saying. So after she gets like after I see that she's not gonna stop talking, I'm like, all right, so she ain't gonna stop talking till I actually respond. So I take out my earphones. I was like, what did you say? And then she said, Oh yeah, what are you doing? I was like, I'm just watching YouTube videos. She's like, oh, okay. So you're in high school? I was like, yeah. You know, I was just like, well, she knows I'm in high school because I know, I guess they know my age, or whatever. So you know, she just assumed by my age that I was in high school. All right, that's fine. She said, okay. I was like, She's like, well, I'm 19. I was like, all right, well, that's cool. Yeah, she's like, yeah, I graduated like a year ago. And then I was like, okay, all right, okay. And it was just quiet, and everybody was still looking, you know. Then she said, well, I watch prank videos too. I'm like, well, she's trying to actually have a full-on conversation. She was like, yeah, I watch prank calls all the time. Like, she listed off some type of YouTubers. I was like, yeah, I've heard of them, even though I really didn't. I'm not a mean person, so I'm not gonna be like, just back the fuck away from me, like I don't like you at all, you know. I'm, gonna talk to her. And I was kind of nervous. I was like, I'm not trying to have no sexual harassment complaints filed on me, you know. That's not what I'm trying to do. So we're talking for like 30 more seconds, and then she's like, yeah, well, you drive, right? And I was like, yeah. And then she's like, oh yeah, you should take me home one day because I take the bus, you know, and it takes me like an hour when it actually should take me like 5 minutes to get home. I was like, yeah, I'll do that. I thought we was done. Okay, she walked out. Okay, and everybody's laughing, you know, you know, they're cracking jokes. Okay, cool. I get off work that day. I check my phone. I have a Facebook request. You know, I have a friend request on Facebook. The thing is, my name tag, it was spelled, there's no apostrophe in my name. Like, it's just, you know how it is. My Facebook name has the apostrophe in it, and the only way she would be able to look up my name on Facebook is if she had spelled it exactly correct, like spelled it the exact way that it was spelled. But I don't know how she would find that out unless she was stalking me. Okay. So she's messaging me. I'm just looking at it. I'm not even texting her back. She starts talking about cats and all types of stuff. And I'm like, what is happening? She's calling me chocolate, but she's not saying it in English. She's saying it in French. So I'm like, what the fuck is going on? So while that's escalating, because the day she talked to me about, you know, the prank calls and all that type of weird nonsense, that was a Friday, and then she started messaging me that Saturday. Well, I'll go to work Monday, and they say, yeah, we gotta talk to you about something. I'm like, oh fuck, what did I do? Cause like I was clumsy at work, like, cause I just didn't know how to do stuff. So I'm like, oh shit, what did I do now? So they take me to the back. They say, look, we like you here. You have a good personality, a good smile. We all really do like you. But they go on to say her name. They're like, oh. I'm like, is it what I think it is? They're like, yeah. I was like, there's nothing you can do about it. They was like, nah. So I was like, okay, that's fine. They was like, just turn in your stuff. They said that Thursday, turn it in, or my check will be fine. So I'm like, all right. So I told my teacher about it. He was like, so she's messaging you, right? And she's like harassing you. I was like, yeah. And then he was like, you should fight this. I was like, you're right, I should fight this. So I fought it. I showed them the text messages. I told them the whole story. Because I wasn't gonna fight for that job in the first place. I didn't like the people there. They was teaching me how to do stuff, but they made me feel stupid while I was doing it. It's just, I didn't like it at all. They was like, oh yeah, I'm sorry for the accusations, blah 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 blah. That's fine. I still quit though. I walked the fuck out. I was like, yeah, I'm out of here. I don't like none of you bitches. And then I just walked the fuck out. And that's the story of the job from hell. That right there. Like, oh god. I don't think you can get much. I mean, you could probably get worse than that, but for my first job, I didn't like that. I didn't like that at all. But, you know, shit happens. And I know this story might not have been the best to hear, but it's something new. And I have a lot more stories that I plan on talking about. So they're going to get a lot more interesting than this one, alright? So, yeah, next video coming out is probably going to be the Minecraft rant, but, you know, I don't do structure on this channel, so, yeah. I'll see y'all later. Peace.